കണ്ടോടാ ഇല്ലം കാണണ്ട കൊല്ലം കണ്ടോടാ.
Sorry, I forgot that. Okay, so what if I told you that Kerala holds a secret that shaped the world's economy, global politics, and even your everyday life, and yet nobody talks about it? We all know Kerala for its backwaters, houseboats, and spices. But did you know that Kerala played a major role in world history, from ancient trade routes to modern technology hubs? And if you think Kerala is just another Indian state, brace yourself. This land has the highest human development index in India, the first 100% literate town, and a healthcare model that even developed nations admire. But there's something even more mind-blowing coming up. A ritual performance where humans transform into gods. A tradition where performers enter dangerous fire pits without being burned. And ancient art forms that have remained unchanged for over 2000 years. The biggest mistake we make, thinking India's economic rise is a recent phenomenon. But here's the truth. Kerala was one of the richest trading hubs of the ancient world. More than 2000 years ago, merchants from Rome, Greece, Arabia, and China risked their lives crossing treacherous seas to get their hands on Kerala's black gold, the pepper. In fact, over 3,000 Roman gold coins have been unearthed in Muziris, Kerala's ancient port. And here's something insane. Pliny the Elder, a Roman historian, once complained that Rome was losing 50 million sesterces annually, equivalent to billions in today's currency, because of its pepper imports from Kerala. This wealth created a unique cultural melting pot. Jewish traders arrived in 562 BC. St. Thomas brought, by the way, this fort is also known as St. Thomas Fort. Okay, St. Thomas brought Christianity in 52 CE, and Arab merchants introduced Islam long before it reached northern Kerala. No wonder Kerala's culture is unlike anything else in the world. Now let's talk about Theyyam, the divine transformation hook. Imagine this. Ordinary villagers transform into gods through elaborate rituals, and the entire community believes they are no longer human. Theyyam is an ancient ritual worship that dates back over 1500 years, predating most organized religions in the region. The word Theyyam itself comes from Deivam, meaning God in Malayalam. This isn't simply a cultural performance. It's a living, breathing tradition where the boundaries between the human and divine blur until they disappear entirely. What's truly remarkable about Theyyam is its origins. This tradition began as a tribal ritual among indigenous communities of North Kerala, particularly in the Kannur and Kasaragod districts. In ancient times, when caste divisions rigidly structured society, Theyyam emerged as a ritual, a powerful spiritual expression that transcended these barriers. The most fascinating aspect, during Theyyam, the social hierarchy completes inwards. Performers from traditionally marginalized communities become deities, and everyone, including the highest ranking members of society, must bow before them and seek their blessings. Each Theyyam performer inherits their role through family lineage. The knowledge is passed down orally from generation to generation with no written texts. Young boys begin their training as early as 7 or 8 years old, observing their fathers and uncles, memorizing the complex choreography, rituals, and hundreds of sacred songs unique to each deity. Theyyam isn't just a performance, it's a living god walking among humans. Over 400 distinct forms of Theyyam exist, each representing different deities and the legendary heroes. Some of the most powerful forms include Pottan Theyyam, which speaks truth to power and criticizes social injustice. Guligan, the fearsome messenger of death, and Muchilotu Bhagavati, a powerful goddess form who dispenses justice and healing. The transformation is astonishing. It takes up to 5 hours to apply the makeup using natural ingredients like rice paste, turmeric, and cinnabar. The headdresses can reach heights of 3 to 4 feet, weighing over 15 pounds. Every color, every pattern has symbolic significance, passed down through centuries. The red represents courage and sacrifice, the black symbolizes mystical power, and the white stands for purity and divine energy. The costume itself is a marvel of indigenous craftsmanship. Layers of vibrant skirts made from dried banana leaves and bamboo hoops create voluminous structures. Intricate chest plates covered in colorful designs represent the specific deity's powers. Anklets with dozens of small bells create rhythmic sounds with each movement, believed to ward off negative energies and announce the deity's presence. Before the performance begins, a sacred fire is lit and the performer circumambulates it in a specific pattern. A traditional percussion instruments like the chenda to a frenetic pace, the transformation begins. This is an acting. The performer undergoes what locals describe as avation, a complete spiritual possession. Their eyes change, their voice transforms, and many exhibit superhuman abilities. And wait till you see this during the ritual. Theyyam performers walk through burning embers, climb towering structures, and perform superhuman feats without any harm. Some forms of Theyyam involve the performer leaping into fire pits with temperatures exceeding 800 degrees Celsius, yet emerging unscathed. Others bring massive quantities of liquor without showing any signs of intoxication. Scientists have tried to explain this phenomena through research into altered states of consciousness, but locals believe it's divine protection. Most incredibly, during the performance, a Theyyam artist enters a trance state and is believed to possess oracle powers. People line up to seek blessings and solutions to their problems, from health issues to family disputes. The deity speaks through the performer, sometimes in archaic forms of Malayalam that the performer wouldn't normally understand. The advice and prophecies given during this state are considered divine revelations, and many locals report miraculous healings and accurate predictions. What makes Theyyam even more remarkable is its seasonal nature. Most performances happen during the dry months from December to April, with each temple or sacred grove having its specific calendar. Some Theyyam forms appear only once every 7 or 12 years, making them extraordinarily rare spectacles. The performance itself can last anywhere from 3 hours to 3 days, with the performer maintaining the trance state throughout, often without food or rest. Despite growing tourism interest, Theyyam remains primarily a devotional practice rather than a performance for outsiders. The rituals take place not in theatres but in sacred groves called kavagal, ancestral homes, and small village temples, usually beginning at dusk and continuing through the night when the veil between worlds is believed to be thinnest. Today, as Kerala modernizes rapidly, Theyyam stands as a living bridge between ancient tribal wisdom and contemporary society. It represents not just a spectacular cultural heritage, but a profound philosophical system that recognizes divinity in humanity and offers a radical vision of spiritual democracy that was centuries ahead of its time. Kerala often is called as the God's own country, but did you know that Kerala has the world's only Hindu temple where Muslims and Christians play a key role in rituals? Take the famous Shabarimala temple, a place where the main pilgrimage chant Swamiye Sharanamayappa originated from a Muslim warrior named Babal, who was Lord Ayyappa's friend. And then there's a Jewish synagogue in Matancheri, standing strong for over 400 years with its hand-painted Chinese titles. Even more fascinating is the Mannarashala temple, where a priestess, not a priest, performs the main rituals. She is considered as the mother of serpents and is revered throughout Kerala. And beyond Theyyam, Kerala has a treasure trove of art forms. Kathakali, with its 24 hand gestures and 9 facial expressions, Mohiniyattam, the dance of enchantress, and Kalaripayattu, the world's oldest martial art that inspired even Chinese Kung Fu. Think the world's best healthcare and education are in the West. Think again, Kerala shows the world by achieving 100% literacy first in India and has an infant mortality rate of just 7 per 1,000 births, lower than even the USA's 5.8. And while the rest of India struggled with gender equality, Kerala maintained a positive sex ratio for over a century. Women here have historically held property rights through the unique Marumakkathayam system, matrilineal inheritance that gave women economic power centuries before Western feminism. And while the rest of India struggles with power cuts, Kerala's Idukki Dam was generating hydroelectric power since 1975, and today the state is pioneering solar energy initiatives. But here's what's truly revolutionary. Kerala's decentralized governance model gives real power to village councils, allowing communities to make decisions about their development. The UN, the United Nations, has actually recommended other countries to follow this model. You haven't truly traveled until you have tasted Kerala's food. But wait, did you know that Kerala's Pazhamburi, or the banana fritters that was once a royal delicacy served to Portuguese explorers as diplomatic gesture. And here's something wild. Kerala has a floating supermarket. Yes, a boat that travels through the backwaters, delivering essentials to people living on water islands. For the adventure seekers, Kerala offers treks to the Western Ghats, the Sahyadri, or the Paschimaghatta Malanirakal, home to 25% of India's biodiversity and recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Silent Valley National Park here has remained virtually untouched for millions of years. So from ancient trade routes to modern tech hubs, from divine Theyyam rituals to progressive social systems, Kerala isn't just a place, it's a phenomenon. But wait, we have only scratched the surface. Did you know that Kerala might hold evidences of advanced ancient astronomy, or that its traditional architecture uses natural cooling techniques and modern architectures are now studying? Next time, we will dive deeper into other mystical traditions and uncover the lost legends of Malabar coast and reveal a secret ritual that could change our understanding of the ancient knowledge systems. And we will also cover about the kingdoms in the erstwhile Kerala, like the Tiruvidampur or the Samudiris, Kozhikode, or the Cochin Rajakudumbam. So if you're fascinated by hidden wonders and untold stories, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and share this video with someone who appreciates extraordinary cultures. Thank you.